I've been asked to tell a little bit about when Linda and I first met and some of our dating experiences. The first time I met Linda, I went over with my roommate, Earl McDaniel, because his girlfriend was gay and she was roommate with Linda. So the first time I saw Linda was we went over to Gay's apartment, and at the time she was dressed with a towel around her head and curlers in her hair. Less than impressive as far as I was concerned, but then I wasn't there to meet new girls, but I was introduced to her as well as the other roommates. Her boyfriend, she was ironing her boyfriend's shirts. His name was Wally. I called him Wally the Worm. About 4 or 5 days later, I was in the library with my roommate, and she was there also with her roommate. And we decided that we would leave the library and go over to the Cougar Eat and get a root beer. And the Cougar Eat was a snack room in the basement of the Joseph Smith building, which is now gone. But anyway, we got up and started down the stairs, and when we started down the stairs, Wally came up beside Linda, and so all three of us were going down the stairs together. I had soon figured out what was going on, but Linda was extremely embarrassed and wanted to run. But anyway, we went over to the Cougar Eat and had our root beer. Interestingly enough, Wally allowed me to pay for his root beer. So the way I look at it, it was just the three of us. So romantic. Anyway, after that rocky beginning, let me back up. Probably should do this over, huh?
Fine.
That evening, Linda was talking with her roommates, and her roommate said, "Oh, you've got to call him. He'll never talk to you again." Of course, men don't worry about things like that. But anyway, it must have been about 10:30, and she called and she said, "This is Linda Lowe." And I said, in my usually stellar charm, "Linda who?" And she finally told me that she was embarrassed of what had gone on, which I already knew what had happened. Anyway, I asked her out for a date, and 2 weeks later we were engaged. So things from that point moved much better. We were engaged for 6 months and decided on a date of September 4th to get married. About a week before our marriage, she called up. She was in Provo and I was in Sandy working with my dad. And she called up and said that her mother said that we needed to change the date of our marriage because she couldn't get ready for the reception in Wyoming in time. Well, the phone went deadly silent. It wasn't that I cared about the change, it was just that I had always heard about the dreaded mother-in-law. And here I was, not even married, and mine was telling me what to do. Well, the dreaded mother-in-law proved to be totally unfounded because I get along well with my mother-in-law. Nevertheless, this gave rise to the fact that my wedding reception is on the 4th and hers is on the 3rd. So that's what happened. Incidentally, next year, on the 4th of September, we will have been married 50 years. So things worked out very well, and those have been wonderful years. That's about it.
Grandpa's friend was dating Grandma's roommate. So they went over to their house. Grandma was wearing a towel around her head with curlers in, ironing her boyfriend's shirt. Wally, the worm. They were, Grandma and Grandpa were walking down the stairs, and Grandma's boyfriend came up and walked with them. Grandma was embarrassed. I love you. I love you. I love you. That's enough. I love you. I think you've heard that enough times. I love you. I love you. Grandma said, how are your classes? I like my classes because they do the right things. What's your favorite class? High school. Do you like to do? Dressing up? I do. Okay, I guess that's fine. I do like to dress up. Grandpa paid for all the root beers. Grandma was embarrassed. Call him. Hi, this is Linda Lowe. Hello. Linda who? I don't know. They went on a date. In 2 days they got engaged. And then they all lived happily ever after. Wally, alone. The funniest thing to say.
But you can help Ashlyn because she wanted a friend, and now she's so happy because she found you. Ashlyn was like, where's McKenna?
Yeah, you already helped us, Kenna. Thanks.
What did she help us with?
Everything. Everything.
What?
So I feel like...
Not everything.
I don't know.
What is it?
To dress for Barbie.
Barbie all put together?
I know how to do that stuff.
No?
Her sleeve, her arms are.
Hey, Kenna,
I'll do that.
what do you think Grandma said to her boyfriend?
I don't know.
Make something up.
What would you say to your boyfriend?
What?
Lynn Nelson.
Linda Nelson. Linda.
Wait, what are their names?
Linda Nelson and Linda Nelson. What's my name? Drink. Root beer. I was about to say beer.